What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm Skana Beats and I hope you're doing great. As y'all can see, I just came out of the shower, so I wanted to shoot this video real quick for you guys. Today I'm going to mix a beat that I made today and show y'all the process on how I do it. I'm not an expert, but I just wanted to show you guys on how to mix your beats and how to get like a clean sound, because I did a live stream yesterday and I was like, a lot of the times the beat weren't mixed properly. That's why I wanted to help you guys out with your mixing process and give you guys some tips and tricks. It's going to be very basic and beginner style, but if you're an advanced producer or you've been doing it like for a long time right now, I'm pretty sure you can definitely learn a lot from this video as well. I'm in my room right now, as y'all can see. I was listening to some French music, but I like to listen to some French music. I don't know why, but I just like the sound of it, and I just like to listen to different genres and stuff. But I'm going to head over to the kitchen right now, get some breakfast. So we're here today. Don't even know what to say, but we're getting some breakfast. Bucket right here. Got some nice Presley kind of thing right here. Bananas as well, some bio, I don't know how to say it in English, but bananas right here. I mean, you can't forget the yogurt, some yogurt as well, also bio. I don't know, I've been eating bio lately, like more healthier stuff. I've been like realizing that stuff now, how bad certain things are for you, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to get my breakfast, guys, and I'll see you guys in a second. So mixing tutorial coming up in 3, 2, 1. So let's get it. What is good, you guys? I'm here in FL Studio. I got the project loaded up. So what I'm going to do is break down the beat for you guys, and then I'm going to explain what kind of effects I would add, or what kind of panning I would do, or like play with the volume and stuff. So I'm just going to mix the beat for you guys and my process on it and how I think. I'm not an expert in this, but I've been mixing and mastering for like almost 2 years now, so I really know how to get like a clean sounding mix. I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to break the beat down for you guys right now, and I'm going to show you what kind of effects I would add and give you guys some tips and some tricks. So let's just dive right into it. So I've got this Pierre Bourne Playboy Cardi type beat. I'm going to let you guys hear the beat unmixed with nothing like tweaked or nothing from the knobs. I did not touch anything, so that way you will get an idea before and after. So let's get it. So as you can hear, the bass is like super loud. The melodies are like just in one spot, and you really want to get like more of a dynamic feeling, and like for example the pad left and the counter melody right. That way you will create room for the drums and a vocal in the middle. So what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I like to drag everything into the mixer. I already like exported a couple of sounds, but I'm going to explain to you guys what I did to the processed sounds already. But I will get to that in a minute. First of all, I'm going to show you guys the pattern I came up with. By the way, all these sounds are from my one-shot kit, anime one-shot kit. It has like a bunch of sounds in it. It has like over 130 sounds and MIDIs. If you're struggling with like finding fire sounds, this is really good for you, so I'll leave the link down below. Check it out if you want to. So this is the first pad and chord that I came up with. So super simple. I then copied over those main chords onto a harp. So as you can see, those are the same chords, and I added some top notes right here just to give like a counter melody inside of the beat. What I also did is duplicated the chords and then I dragged it down by one. So as you can see, these notes right here are the same as the stop ones, and the chords as well. So right here, these are the same ones. just to give like the harp a little bit more body. So that's a cool technique you can add to your production. I also like just randomized the velocity and strummed it. After that, I went in and added another melody. Again, I just copied over the same chords onto a bell and also with like the top melody, and it sounds like this. Now, as you can hear, there are multiple notes hitting right here, but it's not like played inside of the MIDI. What I did is I went over to the Arpeggiator. I like to arpeggiate my one shot, so that's a cool technique for like a counter melody. I've put the range on 3 and these sets also on 3rd step, and that's how you get like that arpeggiator going onto the one shot. So you probably already know I will add halftime to it. What I like to do after that is mix the melodies before I add the drums. That way I can get like a kind of idea where I want to go with the beat. Drag that in like so. Channel routing from starting from this track, so like that. And now we've got everything inside of the mixer. I'm going to start off with the pad first. Oh yeah, I've got 2 versions of the pad, one like pulled down and one up. So that one is just 1 octave up. Now for the pad, I would recommend just something spacey. So already know that I wanted to make like this knob a bit wider, that way it's not like completely in mono. So you mainly want to do that for like the drums and stuff, for the 808 and the kick, but I'll get into that in a bit. First of all, I like to add my EQ first, just to get rid of like frequencies I don't like and I don't want into the sound. So we can make this bigger. Let's just listen. So I just cleaned up the sound a little bit. It looks like I did not do too much with the EQ, but if I like start adding different effects, the EQ, you will really hear the difference with the EQ and without the EQ. What I like to add then is my reverb and my delay, just to get like a little bounce going with the delay as well. And I already know I want to pan this a little bit left to give like a bit more room for the other melodies. What I want to add now is some chorus maybe, or we can add maybe drummer. What this will do is just like widen out the sound. If you don't got like plugins like this, go to the patcher. The patcher has like a stereo witness. That's really good if you don't have like expensive plugins and stuff. These plugins will also do the trick. So just open up patcher and it's just like one knob, super easy to use. So if you're struggling with your mix and stuff, just open up patcher and go through these presets. Like it's super easy to use. You've got like EQs, limiters, delays, reverbs, super easy. So if you're struggling with this, just open this up and it's just like one knob and play and mess around with it. So I really suggest you do that before like getting into these fancy plugins and stuff. This plugin is also really fire. Muefco, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like boom, different kind of effects built in like one thing. You get like lo-fi stuff, and in a minute I'm also going to teach you how to make like that vintage kind of sound with like just stock plugins and a chorus. So stick around for that. But yeah, just check out those plugins, play around with it, mess around with it, and let's just carry on with mixing this beat. I also want to thank Plugin Boutique for sending me this chorus. This chorus effect is super nice. If you checked out my other videos, you know I love to add chorus to my melodies. I just think it gives like a more of a playful feeling and it just like sounds super good. And this plugin right here is just like super nice in my opinion. So the link will be in the description for you to check out and download, so make sure you go grab this chorus. I'm going to mess around with the presets right here. I think I already know what I want to add, the vibrato effect, and let's just listen how that sounds. Yeah, I really like that sound. So let's just drag down the mix a little bit, just like that. So we got that down. Now for the arp, right off the jump you can already hear like it's super dry. Again, I'm going to just add some chorus. A cool tip I can give you, if you like struggle with CPU, go over to macros and just like switch smart disable for all plugins. What this will do is turn off the other plugins that you are not using, and that way you will save up some CPU right here. So the final result of the arp sounds like this. So believe it or not, but this was the arp you just heard before. How I made it, how I created this is just the effects I just added right here. So I rendered that out. Oh, and I forgot to mention how you make like that detune effect that you just heard. I added the chorus, and I also opened a patcher, and I opened up Muefco. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I just like turned on the lo-fi knob and I played around with this. That's how you get like that sort of detuned feeling without adding RC20 or reels. So what I did after that is I double clicked on the melody, right click and open in audio editor or just Edison, and then I lowered down the sample rate, so put that on 1000, resample and accept, and this is what you get after like dropping the sample rate. So really dark sounding, and it cut it out like the other little notes. What I did after that is just reverse that, and it sounds like this reversed. So a little cool melody just for like some background texture, and that's how you get like that sound. So with that being said, the last melody. So first of all, we want to add gross beat to this. So momentary and halftime, and see how that sounds. Okay, that's nice. What I like to do with gross beat as well is just click reduction and put that on high and smooth attack compensation. That way you will get a little bit rid of the clicking, not everything, but it really does the job. Just add some reverb to this to make it like a bit more spacier. I also want to cut some highs out of it because I think they were sounding a little bit too harsh. So just like that. There's also a really cool trick you can add. Cut some highs out of it and add some reverb. What this will do is make your melody super ambient, and you can really like drag it into the back with the ambience and stuff. Man, I really love this chorus. Like, I don't know, it just sounds like super fire in my opinion. Just add a bunch of chorus to this, some reverb, and that's how you get the sounds of the melodies. Now that we have the melodies down and we got it all mixed and clean sounding, we gave some room to it, we panned stuff, we panned a little bit right, a little bit left. It's time for the drums. So I got the drums right here, and what I'm going to do is just take everything and put this into the mixer. Channel started from this track, route to this track, route, select the channel starting from this track, and boom, you got your drums right here. So I'm going to play the drums raw without any effects, without any panning or leveling, and then I'm going to mix it for you guys and my process behind it. So the drums are really simple, but it's really bouncy. I also added like 2 808s, sort of like a question answer thing. So this 808 asks a question and the other 808 responds. I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like this. So you feel me? They talking to each other. I know they talking to each other, but before I like mix anything inside of the mixer, I like to gain stage my sounds. So what this is, if I'm using the right term, what this is like post leveling before like leveling inside of the mixer. That way sort of the clap will like come in harder inside of the mixer. The 808 is already dragged down and going inside of the mixer. So that's a really good technique for like post mixing before you like actually mix the beat. But I'm going to listen to the beat and play with these knobs right here, and then I'm going to switch over to the mixer. I want the snare to like just complement the main clap, so that it is not like too overpowered. That's why I'm dragging it like really far. And also if you're like layering claps or snares and stuff, go over to the time and play with the shift knob. That way one clap or one snare will like play a bit after or a bit before the main clap. Okay, I think that is decent, so let's just go over to the mixer so we can get like a better view onto this. Keep in mind, when sometimes I will like mix the drums, but then I play like the melody and the drums are like way too loud for the melody. So just turn on one melody, like the main chorus or something, and like blend it all like together. So what I like to do is drag my 808s and my kicks into the mono stage. Like you got right here stereo and this is mono. I'm going to drag down the velocities a little bit and play with the panning. Okay, I think that is sounding nice. Also, one big crucial part, if you have a limiter right here, just delete the limiter because that is doing nothing but bad things for you. Just add a soft clipper onto it. It will just like make your drums knock 10 times harder with the soft clipper on. So I tweaked the mixing and the beat a little bit more. I also ended up adding a patcher to like the main chords and added some vibrato. It just like gives a special kind of effect, and it just makes like the melody and the main chords more interesting. By the way, sorry for like the crackles and stuff. My recording screen just like takes up a lot of CPU. But what I'm going to do with you guys right now is show you guys how to make it a bit more louder and sort of like a mastering. That way your mix isn't like too quiet. That is crucial as well. Your mix, you don't want to have it like too quiet because otherwise like the drums won't smack in. There is not like a vibe to it when it's like too quiet. So keep that in mind when you're sending your beats out to rappers or maybe beat challenges or beat critiques or something. I'm going to show you guys right now how to do that. So what I like to add is some saturation. So just volume down and what this will do is just like a bit of a more punchier feeling to the beat. What I'm going to do from here is add a patcher and open up the 1K limiter. Super easy to use, just one knob, and as you can see on the limiter down below, it just like tweaks it for you. So you just, all you gotta do is just like play with this knob. So what you can also add to make it like super loud is some Maximus and just like Clear Master or Clear Master RMS. Those are some really good presets as well. Just test it out for yourself, and again, this is like for everybody different, every mix is different. Just take and apply these tips and tricks for your production and see what works best for you. I had to learn it myself as well, but really use your ears and really listen to like other people's beats and how they mixed it and how they panned it, and songs even as well. Try to learn from it and apply it to your own beats. But I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you especially learned from this. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. It will really help me out. I'm active on social media as well as Kana Beats, and I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Peace.